before we get into the magic review, let's just do a quick little sort of dancey type of tune. Alright, that's all I'm going to do on the fiddle stuff today because I know you're really here for the magic reviews. Welcome to my fiddle channel and magic review. I thought I would kick off 2021 with a real dancey sort of tune. That is called Lark in the Morning, or pieces of it. I know if you're a purist, you know that I didn't repeat the parts, didn't do the first part. Forgive me. Anyway, let's talk about something else that's dancey, and that is a Misprint 2.0 by Luke Dancy. A really fun sort of impromptu card type of effect. And anyway, I know you want to know about it because I was curious about it, so let's get right into the review. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel, the very first magic review of 2021. And I'm just really glad that you're here. For those who have been leaving comments on videos, who have been liking them, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I always love looking at your comments and appreciate the likes. Thank you. So if you want, you can go ahead and hit the like right now. It doesn't cost you anything, and go ahead and just hit that subscribe button as well. There's no cost, and then you know when I'm loading the next one, which is I try to upload at least one every single week, sometimes a little bit more, but depends. Anyway, let's just get right into this. So this is Misprint 2.0 by Luke Dancy, and I realize, I think I'm showing it to you upside down from the back at least. Misprint 2.0 by Luke Dancy. This is a really sort of fun bridging card effect. It's not really a full routine. In fact, the effect is, I'm not going to bother telling you what the effect is. I'm just going to show you. You take a pack of cards and you open up your cards. And as you pull out your cards and you're looking through them, you'll notice that there's a misprinted card in here. So in mine, it looks like I have a misprinted Queen of Hearts, if you can see that. So then your job is that you say, well, this happens from time to time, but you know that rather than throwing them away, you can go ahead and actually, with a little bit of magic, correct that. You just give it a little shake, and you'll notice that eventually it will fix itself. And there you go. So that is essentially what Misprint 2.0 is. It's not a full routine, just sort of a fun sort of thing to show perhaps as you're beginning a card routine. So in essence, it's a misprinted card and you are able to correct that misprint. Let's just talk about what you're going to get. You're going to get, like these days, a downloadable or streaming video. It's 32 minutes long. It's taught by Nick Lacapo from over there at Penguin Magic. What are you going to get? You're going to get Misprint 1 and Misprint 2 in this. In Misprint 1, it was just the backs of the card that were misprinted, and you were able to correct the back of the card. With 2.0, it is the front of the card that is misprinted, and you're able to fix the front of the card in it. So that's what you're getting in the teaching. You're also going to get a full set of gimmicks for both 1 and 2 in the version. So you're going to get a red back and a blue back that are misprinted, and you're going to be able to correct those. And then in the 2.0 version, you're going to get a Queen of Hearts and a King of Spades in both red back and blue back, one of each from red back and blue back. That you'll get to be able to perform. You're also, in addition to getting those gimmicks, the gimmicks you will have to assemble, but they provide for you the specific kind of craft supply, I'll use craft supply, that you need to assemble the gimmick. And when I say assemble the gimmick, it's a no-brainer. There's nothing you have to do. You could probably figure it out by simply looking at it. The craft supply that they provide for you they maintain is the best. They've done the research. It's the one that sort of is the best for this product. And based upon my experience of using this craft supply personally, this is not like an endorsement, but I like this craft supply over other ones. So sorry I can't reveal what the craft supply is because that would be giving away too much. But you're going to get that. The nice thing about getting that craft supply, if you don't have it, you don't have to go out and buy something else. You get the gimmicks, you put them together, and you can make them for a lifetime. If your gimmicks wear out, which we all know cards do, you can make these over and over and over. And it requires literally zero skill. So that's really nice. How are the instructions? They're done by Penguin Magic. They're done at their studio. It's done by Nick LaCoppe, who's a great teacher, and it really will cover everything that you need. I'm not going to go into great detail simply because I feel confident saying everything's well lit, mic'd, etc., and it teaches what you need to know, and it teaches in good enough detail that I'm not going to take any more of your time for that. So let's talk about the gimmick itself. I mean, you're looking at a gimmick here, and this gimmick is a bicycle card. So it's just basically the assemblage of, boy, that was a big word, assemblage of a bicycle card. So if you've ever had in the United States Postal United States Playing Card Company cards, that's what you're getting. So they're good. The gimmick's great. No problem when they wear out, as cards do. You just make a new one. What's the skill level for this? It's a beginner skill level. So if you're a beginner, you're new, or you're a hobbyist, oh man, this is right up your alley. As a great product, easy to perform, can do immediately after watching the instructions. There's no complicated sleights if you don't want to do any complicated sleights. If you want to do some sleights, you can do really simple sleights, which brings me into what are the pros. And I've already said them. It's easy. It's super visual. And you can continue to make these forever. You can do this if you want to force a card, and they're going to teach a riffle force in this, but you don't have to. You can use any force you want. You don't even have to use a force, especially if you do the 1.0 version, to be honest. They do teach a bit of sort of adding this into an ambitious card routine. It's fine if you want to learn that. It's really good. So that's all on the positive, even though I felt like I was sounding negative all of a sudden. You're going to learn the basics, essentially, of an ambitious card trick. You're also going to be taught in terms of how to clean it up so that you're really clean on this at the end. It will also teach you a combo effect of, this effect is really, I think, in essence, fixing a card that's misprinted on one side. But you could perform it as a misprint on both the front of the card and the back of the card. That would require a little bit more skill, but not a lot. Beginners could do it. And so it's going to teach that. I really like that as well. If that fits you, that's something to consider when you're looking at this as a product. All right, let's talk about the cons. And for me, it's not really about the cons. It's really about what you need to know if you're going to consider purchasing this. If you think you're getting a full routine, it's not really a full routine, and that's okay. It's just it's sort of a beat in, a lead in, I think, to doing your regular card effect and realizing, oh, you've got a misprinted card, and creates this unexpected moment. So if you think you're getting this full, really fleshed out routine, that's not even what its intent is, but I want you to know that. I think for you, you have to ask, does this fit you in terms of what you do? And if it does, then it's worth considering. Here's the single most important thing you need to know, or that people will ask. When I'm done and I've made the gimmick all better, can I hand out the gimmick? The answer is no. Because this is a gimmick card, they will immediately know and figure out what the heck is going on. So no, you cannot hand out that gimmick. When you see the teaser for this, it is clear that they have handed out a card that is not the gimmick, and they're playing with the card and going, yeah, this card is normal. Totally fine, not a criticism. You just need to know that you will end up learning a move to do, if you don't already know the move, to hand out a clean card that is not the gimmicked card. So you don't think you suddenly make it right and you can hand it to your spectator. That is not the case. You will learn how to do that, and easy to do. But I think that's the thing that folks, when they're looking at it, it's like, can you really hand out that gimmick? And the answer is no. So who's going to like this? I think if you're a card magician, you're going to like this. If you want to do something super visual and fast for social media, perfect as well. But I think it really fits the card magician. So you really have to look at, is this a good value for what it costs? It costs in the United States $29.95. If you want to, you can still get the original misprint, which sells, I think at most places it retails for right around $15. Some places you can get it a little cheaper. So I'm not going to say whether that's the right price for you or not. You sort of have to, I would say, if you look at the trailer and the effect, or saw my performance, and you think, oh, that's cool, and I don't mind paying $29.95 to learn that and get the gimmicks, then I think that is right for you. I think it's moderately priced. In my ideal world, for me, I would love it to be offered as a download, and probably at half the price, maybe at $15 as a download, because I have all the supplies already and could make it myself, and that would be awesome. So something to consider for them in the future, or if it already is in the future and I am in the past and you're looking at it and they offer it as a download, if the price seems reasonable, I think it's a really good purchase, because I like the effect. All right, I think those are really the key things that you need to know if you're looking at Misprint 2.0. So I appreciate that you've stuck around all the way to the end. I would love it if you wanted to leave a comment if you purchased it and what some of your thoughts were. If you wanted to add some 2 cents on the application of your craft supply and how that went for you, what that was like, or maybe something I didn't include that would be helpful for other people who are considering this product. All right, I'm FiddlinJonny, and remember to keep fiddling around with your magic. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.